Hey guys, it's Fabio and Lima here from Uma Casa Verde. So basically today we are going to finish our irrigation system. If you remember a few weeks ago, months, we put irrigation on our vegetable patch. So it's basically just using gravity from the tank, and it feeds our beds, and it has been working okay. But we didn't put anything on the rest of our food forest, and summer is coming. It's going to be very hot and dry. So we need to put something in place. So that's what we are going to do today. We will extend from this T-junction here. This is a 1-inch pipe. We're going to extend from here. We're going to bring it all the way to this side. Then use 1-inch pipe again all the way, all this way till the end of food forest and here. And then we will put some long 16 mil pipe to irrigate all our food forest.
What we have to do is put something heavy on the pipes because they're kind of bent and they're very hard to straighten out, so for now they will have to stay under something heavy like this. And it's taking us a while to figure out how to lay the pipes so that everything gets watered, and at first we were trying to get some little pipes watering everything, and then we realized there's so many things that are planted not in a line, so that it's hard, and the trees need a round of pipe around it instead of just a straight line. So it's kind of complicated. You really need to think through properly where is the pipes are gonna go, but we decided that it's easier for us to focus on where are the trees that are staying there, and focus on lines for that first, and then see everything else after. So we had to cut up some pipes that we just put in place because there will be the lines coming through from them. At first we were thinking that it will be a bit of a different layout. We thought we will do one from here and then add junctions, but then we realized that it makes more sense to do 3 lines, because we have pretty much 3 lines that are going with the trees in line, and that makes more sense. So last time that we did this side of the veggie patch, we bought all the pieces and the pipes in Aki, and they seemed okay and they've been working fine. But this time Fabio went to a irrigation shop that is specific for all these things, which is this shop, and he says that he can see how all the pieces are so much better quality, and these have a lot more controllable of those exits for water. And the price was pretty much the same. Is that what you said?
Yeah, those I don't know how you say it in English, gouchadors, those drippy things. Those are more expensive because you have to buy by the piece. But these big accessories, they're pretty much the same. There's no difference, and they have a lot more to choose and to come from one size to another. So I definitely recommend it over going to Aki.
Or other
like big shop where you just get the standard one.
Now we have 2 lines going through. Still one more to go, and then we add the small one. today we're back doing the irrigation. We got some more things that we needed, and now we're gonna add all the little pipes around each tree and around some of the things that we know we're gonna plant in or that are already planted.
So this will be our solution for the trees. So we basically have the main pipe, and then we'll take use little T-junctions out of it and put circles around the trees. My idea is to have 2 circles, which is pretty much one for the tree and then a larger one for things that we want to plant near the tree, like these. But for now, because the trees are small, we will just leave it like this. Quick tip: it's quite a struggle to put this in if the pipe is just like this. It's okay if you only have to put a few, but if it's lots of them, it really is a struggle. So what I'm gonna use is just a heat gun. Heat it up a little bit, not a lot so it doesn't melt, of course, but if it's warm it just slides in very easily, and it gets a tighter fit in here. Okay guys, so just to wrap up our video, we are done with the installation of the irrigation system in our food forest, and I'm gonna guide you from the moment that we open up our tap, how did we set it up and where it goes. So if you maybe you haven't noticed that I added in the last few days, I added this filter. So this is just a mesh filter. It's basically to clean up any dirt that may be in the water, because the tank is open and it gets dirty. So this will be really good. You can take the mesh and clean it up. So this is basically the main valve to control the flow of the water. We can obviously open it up. Everything is closed now, so it's not going to go anywhere. Then from here we have one long line in there with one tap in there that we can control as well. That's for veggies. Then we have our main veggie area here as well, which basically also has a little tap in here which we can open up and close. We have 3 beds, each one with 3 lines, so we can plant 3 lines of veggies in here. And from there then we carry on to our food forest. Here we have this junction that separates into 2, again with valves that we can open up or close to control. One goes that way, another one goes to that side, and this bed over there. So I try to put as many of these valves as possible to choose where do we want to irrigate. And what we did then we basically laid down pipes to cover as much area as possible where we want to have the plants. And around the trees we did a circle like this with 2 drippers, or 1 depending. So the thing here is we are using these drippers, and you will see probably different colors. So these ones will have 4 liters per hour flow, the red ones have 2, the green ones have 8, so we can control how much water comes out of them. So around the trees we have a little circle. And the idea is that because we want to have guilds, then we can plant things around. So we have a blueberry bush in there. Here we have another bed, our avocado tree, so it has a little circle. Here we have another branch of tube, which covers this side. So all of these over these trees. Those, we have one that goes along the wall for our plants that we want to put near the wall. That's basically how we are going to do. So as you can see, we have small plants everywhere. Like this is a raspberry, this is an artichoke. So this is the kind of plants that we want to have in our food forest alongside our trees and some annuals, strawberries as well. So we added a pipe all around. We haven't put drippers everywhere, but the idea is that we will add one everywhere, then it goes inside the trees with circles. We got here an interruption by our neighbor wanting to chat. Anyway, so I was just saying we added on this side around the strawberries, around the trees. We have this structure where we will be planting green beans. So I added on this side as well. That's pretty much it for the food forest. So we can always obviously come here and extend if we want to another planting area. But yeah, now we just need to add drippers everywhere. So let's see how it works on those few drippers that we have. I'm opening up that side. Tun, 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 tun. Woohoo! Great news that we have here. And I wasn't expecting this. We have opened up all our 4 zones at the same time, and we have enough pressure to properly irrigate the whole thing from the tank, which is really cool. That's why I had different zones if we were struggling with pressure, but it looks like the pressure is enough for everything at the same time. You can see everything is open and it's coming really well everywhere that we have. Of course we will still add more drippers, so yeah, it still needs a bit more, but it's really good news that we can basically open them up all at the same time. So we just open up the main tap and everything is irrigated. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you next time.